Hi everyone, so for my Empower Hour project, I decided to make a website on cyberbullying. Um, it's a parent's guide to ending cyberbullying and has answering the questions, what is cyberbullying, preventions that can take place, and resources that parents can use. So to begin, what is cyberbullying? So cyberbullying is either harassment or bullying that is online. It can be used on electronic devices or other technology, and it's often described as online bullying. It can take place on a lot of apps or different sites, social media like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, or like just through text messages or email. And there's a lot of many tactics for cyberbullying. Um, it's important to recognize these tactics for cyberbullying so you can be aware of if your child's being cyberbullied or not. So some of the tactics are pretending to be someone else to get personal information, posting mean comments or videos, threatening someone, posting rumors, or calling someone hurtful or defamatory names. So next I added a story. It's a video on a girl named Emma and how her best friend cyberbullied her. I thought this would be something good to add for, I don't know, more of a personal background to what cyberbullying can do, and it kind of shows an in on how people react to cyberbullying. So I thought it would be interesting to put that in there as well. So next is prevention. It's important to be aware what children do online. Being aware is probably the biggest prevention you can have because you're able to know the sites that they go on, what they're doing, who they're talking to, so it can lower their chances of being bullied. But some warning signs for cyberbullying or your child being cyberbullying can include if your child becomes angry or emotional after they're using electronics, if they're detached from family, not wanting to do activities or hobbies that they used to really love, um, if they're starting to struggle in their grades or schoolwork, getting ill or acting ill to get out of going to school, or becoming depressed or sad. So next is how to help a child being cyberbullied. Um, So first, you should observe if there's any changes in the child's attitude or behavior, and if there is, ask questions and try to find the cause of it. Being able to communicate is really important. You can ask the child how did it start, who's involved, and try to get as much background information as you can. It's also important to document the cyberbullying happening. If you keep records and screenshots of the messages, it's important in case the child's getting threatened or anything. You can report it to the police or the school to show what's actually going on. Um, Especially if it's a physical threat or illegal behavior, you can go to the police. If it's a classmate, go to the school. And also support the child, that's really important. It's important to have a supportive, positive environment for when a child's being cyberbullying because it could be such a negative time for them. And if needed, they can seek help from guidance counselors or other mental health professionals that the child could talk to. So resources, where to go to get help. Um, well, if the child's put in immediate danger, call 911. If they're suicidal, you can contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, and I added the number in case. Again, go to mental health counselors or professional. And also, if they're being bullied by a classmate or even at school, go to the teacher, principal, school counselor, superintendent, or any other person in the school. And then I added some just tips to teach children, like treat people with kindness, stand up for others, speak up. And lastly are my resources for the sites that I use to get my information. And yeah, this is my site. I hope you enjoyed.